Hi kindergarten, so now we're going to work on our math lesson, okay? We're going to be estimating and measuring capacity. So we're going to try to see how much something can hold. All right, so your page that you're turning to should look like this. It's page 229, all right? So turn to page 229 in your math book. All right. Okay, so first we're going to use a mug, okay? We're going to use some cereal, okay? And we're gonna estimate first. We're gonna estimate how many of these cups filled with cereal do you think will fit inside this mug? So first I want you to estimate. It asks you to estimate under the word that starts with E. Estimate. So first estimate how many of these cups do you think will fit in that mug? Okay? And then we will measure. All right. So now I'm going to measure. Let's see about how many of these will fit in here. Okay? All right. So it almost filled up to the top. So the answer is 1. One of these cups full of cereal will fit in this mug. So for number 1, you should have written 1 under the word measure, about one of these cups. All right. Now we're going to use a box. So we're going to use this box. Okay, now we're going to estimate about how many of these cups filled with cereal will fit in that box. So first, I want you to estimate. I want you to estimate about how many of these cups do you think will fit in that box. Okay, so look under the word estimate and then write your answer. Okay, so now let's measure. We're going to measure now. So let's see. 1, 2. All right, so the answer is about 2. It takes about 2 of these cups filled with cereal to measure the capacity that this box will hold. All right, so I want you to write 2 under the word measure. Okay, write 2 for number 2 under the word measure, so that's how many we saw that fit in the box. And then next, we're going to measure how many we think will fit in this soup can, or in that can. We're going to see how many we think will fit in there. All right, so right now, what I want you to do, I want you to estimate how many cups filled with cereal do you think will fit inside this soup can? So go ahead and estimate, write a number, and then right now we will measure. All right, so we're going to do 1 cup. Let's see if that'll fit in there. Okay, a few that fell out. So it's about 1. There's a little room left, but we don't want to go over, so it's about 1. The answer to number 3 is 1 cup. Okay? So go ahead and write 1 under the word measure. All right. Next, we are going to estimate how many cups of cereal will fill this bowl. Okay, so I want you to estimate first. How many cups do you think will fit in that bowl? Write it under the word estimate for number 4. In your book, it's a red bowl. All right? Okay, so now I'm going to pour one in. Okay. So one filled about a little more than half. All right, so it's about 2. The answer is 2 cups filled with cereal are needed to measure the capacity of that bowl. So for number 4, I want you to write down 2. Okay. Now on the next page, we have different items. We have an item that looks like this. For number 1 at the top, it's another mug. Okay, it's kind of like another mug, but it looks bigger. So, thinking about how many cups we use to fill the other mug, I want you to estimate how many cups do you think we'll need to measure the capacity of that red mug. Okay, so under the word estimate, I want you to write down how many cups filled with cereal you think we will need to measure the capacity, how much this mug will hold. Remember, capacity means how much or how little something will hold. All right, so now we're going to measure. Now we're going to measure, okay? We're going to see how many cups we need to fill this. All right, here's 1. So you can see here, there's still room. All right, so let's fill up another one. Okay. All right. So this is our second cup. Okay. All right, so it took 2 cups of cereal to fill this mug. So for number 1 at the top on page 230, where you see a red mug like this, go ahead and write down 2. We're going to use this for number 2. Okay? So I want you to estimate first how many cups of cereal we will need to fill this box. Okay, so estimate how many do you think we'll need to fill that box? All right, so now we will measure. Okay, we will measure and see how many cups of cereal we will need to fill this box. All right, here's 1. So it's about less than half. And then we're going to use another cup. All right, let's see. Okay, so here's cup number 2. And there's still room. So it would probably take another cup. So for this one, number 2, I would write 3. It would take about 3 cups of cereal to fill this box. So for number 2, under the word measure, write 3. All right, our next one is a coffee can. Okay, it's a coffee can. So I want you to estimate about how many cups of cereal do you think it will take to fill that coffee can? So go ahead and write your answer under estimate. Okay. And then we will measure. All right. So let's pour in our first cup. All right. still a lot of room in there. All right, let's pour our second cup. It's almost to the top. If we look, it's almost to the top. So, I would say it's like 2.5, right? So, I would say it takes about 3, right? So it's we could put 3 for this answer. It still needs a little bit more. So you could write 2 or 3. Sometimes we get in those places where it's in the middle. And then we will do our last one, which is this orange bowl right here. Okay? All right. So, I want you to estimate how many cups of cereal do you think we'll need to measure the capacity of that bowl. All right? Go ahead and take a estimate how many, and then take a good guess and write it down, and then we'll start. All right, so here's my first cup. Oh, okay, what do you guys think? It takes about 1 cup to fill this bowl. All right, guys, thank you for bearing with me with this lesson. All right, so write down your answer for number 4. It takes 1 cup. And then don't forget to take a picture of page 230, the last page, with the red mug and with the coffee can and the bowl at the bottom. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Thanks.